Hello guys, we are the inventors of Smart Pages. Smart Pages, it is an online app, but it is so smart that you can open the textbooks even offline. So today, I am going to talk about the vision, the goals, and the DevOps, the testing tools that we used to test our app that are scalable and adaptable to different environments. So as you can see, I'm with my team that I've worked together with to invent this app.
My name is Dumim Kawela, and this is Tuli and Tabang. We are the creators of Smart Pages. It's a online book-based application, software application, and I'm here to talk about its purpose, the background, and agile testing strategies.
Hi, I'm Tulana Mulapo. I am going to talk about the mission of our business and tools and techniques of fourth industrial revolution, big data, cloud application, AI, and Internet of Things, and also how they apply to our business.
Hi there, my name is Dumim Kawela, and I'm here to talk about the background of Smart Pages and how it was developed. You see, as final year students of Val University of Technology, we were charged with coming up with an idea to benefit the average person in any way, whether it be in regards to gaining experience or merely gaining knowledge. We had to do extensive research to identify which issues to look at, and realized in the process, of course, that the most challenging aspect that students face today in a tertiary institution are books. Either the loan is not awarding them enough allowance to purchase all the books, or they make late payments, which makes most tertiary institutions reluctant to work with such loan companies or bursary companies. This, of course, makes it harder and harder for students to pursue their dreams. We as students could relate to this problem and decided to combine all our knowledge and experience to come up with smart pages. Before we get into the muddy details, what do we know about Smart Pages and what is the purpose of Smart Pages? Well, Smart Pages is an online software application that can be used to purchase books using a ready to go software application. Allows you to also search for specific books and pre order books if they are currently not registered in the business's database. It was initially meant to provide ease of access, low affordable books, comprehensive quality PDF formatted books, and was designed to make life easier for a student while trying to balance the day-to-day activities.
Here is the vision statement of Smart Pages. Smart Pages creators intend to make partnerships with universities across South Africa, make a stable brand here locally, and then expand all over the continent and then globally. Since piracy is a problem all over the world, we are also intending to make partnerships with reliable publishers of relevant textbooks to achieve a win-win situation between us and the authors of the textbooks. We want to be the first choice textbook supplier to students, to be recommended by institutions to their students, and help students achieve their academic goals in a smart and digital way. Our mission is to make studying easy and affordable with high quality app that is relevant to any tertiary student from any tertiary institution. The app is going to comprise of textbooks that are prescribed by tertiary institutions for different modules. These textbooks will come with practice tests and exams that can be written on the app for the students to be able to trace their progress anywhere and anytime. The prices of books will come at the lowest rates possible, considering the fact that the yearly allowance for books, especially one from NSFAS, does not cover the cost of all books. As our logo shows, a green book, this innovation of having an app where you can buy books, read them, and write practice tests, it is an exact environmental friendly innovation that aims to save our planet from the ever-growing concern of global warming. The light bulb simply shows how informative and portable our app is. Security is a concern when it comes to apps where users pay and use a product that they purchase through the app. But with smart pages, things are indeed smart because books will not be replicable and the app will not allow screenshots. Our aim is to make education fashionable and keep up to times of digitalization. As a result, our app will be accessible from anywhere and anytime. All you need will be your login credentials and network connection, and one does not need data bundles or Wi Fi because this app can be used offline. Smart Pages is going to ensure anti piracy by making sure the books are not downloadable but are within the app and can only be used within the app. This is the registration form interface for our app. We will need your personal details like your first name, last name, student number, the name of the institution which you are registered at, the password, and confirm your password, and then you can enter your home address. Then click register. This is the login form interface for our app. You will enter your student number and enter the password that you entered when you were registering on the registration form interface. Then click login. In case you forgot your password, you can click the forgot password question link and then it will take you to another interface where you can enter your details for us to send you your new password. This is the search for books interface form where on the book name text box, you can enter the first 3 letters of the book which you want and click search. All the relevant books matching the first 3 characters you entered in the text box will appear, and then you will select the book that you want.
Agile testing. First of all, what is agile testing? Well, by definition, agile testing is a software testing practice that follows the principles of agile software development. It involves all members of a team with special expertise of testers. Secondly, how does this work? Well, for example, a key aspect of specification by example is creating a single source of truth about required changes from all perspectives. When business analysts work their own documents, software developers maintain a separate set of functional tests. Any additional information discovered during development or delivery, such as clarification of functional gaps, missing or incomplete requirement, is added to this source of truth about the functionality. Tools, methodologies, and strategies we used to build smart pages. For smart pages, we focused our attention to mainly 5 agile testing strategies, namely behavior driven, acceptance driven, unit testing, exploratory testing, and feature testing. Number 1, what is behavior driven? This strategy focuses on the communication amongst the stakeholders so that the members understand each feature before the development process begins. It discusses issues such as what the application should and shouldn't do, identifies key points such as functional and non-functional performances. Now, I'm sure you're asking, why behavior testing? Well, to understand the software application, we need to understand the basic functions and non-functions performance of the software application. Behavior testing deals specifically with the software functionality, and it is very important in the constructing development of the application. This can give us feedback on what key points to look at as we improve the application. Non-functional characteristics of the application deal with what goes on under the curtain, meaning it deals with instances of the application such as efficiency, speed, processing, etc., and so on. And functional characteristics deal with what applications should do, the output. We chose this type of strategy to test different types of data and their output for the software application in different scenarios at specific point in time. This helps the team members to get a clear understanding of what should be expected in terms of functional and non-functional requirements of the software application. Number 2, acceptance testing. Acceptance testing focuses on involving team members with different perspectives, such as customer, developer, and tester. Meetings amongst these team members are very crucial and are there to formulate acceptance tests from the perspective of the customer, developer, and tester. Now, what are the roles and functions of these characteristics? A customer focuses on the problem to be solved. Developer focuses on how the problem can be resolved. Tester focuses on what can go wrong with the software application. Why acceptance test driven? Well, we chose the acceptance test driven to help us understand the overall concept of how the application would perform if released to the market, and we had to combine the perspective of the customer, developer, and tester to compile a software service that was not only just efficient but structured in a way that would be able to show expected results as needed for the service application to function correctly and be trusted and relied on for study purposes. Thirdly, unit testing. One of the most important techniques of testing for Smart Pages, as it uniquely tests every data input that should be processed to produce an output. For example, this type of testing tests the type of data that is being used. If a text box allows only numbers, then it restricts the user to input only numbers, and vice versa. And a specified length can be determined as well. Why unit testing? Well, we chose unit testing for a number of reasons, but particularly naming the following. It provides security, better authentication, and also accuracy of output data. Fourthly, exploratory testing strategy. Here in Smart Pages, we focused our strategy testing towards exploratory testing as well. See, in this strategy, test design and test execution go hand in hand. It focuses on the working application rather than the actual documentation. Customer insight play a major key role in the methodology as they can allow developers to receive feedback and update certain aspects or features of the software application for better intuitiveness, mobility, and comprehension. Why exploratory testing? Well, exploratory testing was one of the best strategies that had to be practiced in this creation of the software service application for reasons such as exploratory testing is more adaptable to change. Testers identify the functionality of the application by going through the steps thoroughly. This strategy can also be used to understand the application's key point. And last but not least, feature testing. This type of method focuses around the building and designing features of the software application. This, of course, is done with the intent to make the application user-friendly and comprehensive enough to work with. Why feature testing? Well, feature testing enables users to recognize different functionalities and interfaces of the software application, allows users to recognize where information is required and where information should be outputted. And if the feature is accepted by the user, it attracts more clients to the software application, which can generate revenue for Smart Pages and provide more jobs for the poverty line.
Explaining DevOps. Before DevOps phenomenon, there was a separate team for development. This team designed the code, delivered new features, fixed bugs, and tested the code. There was also a separate operations team. This team deployed the code to different environments, maintained production uptime, and diagnosed failures. But with the DevOps phenomenon, these teams work together, the development and the operations team. With DevOps, the application development is very quick. This means that there is a lesser downtime of the application due to maintenance. Even the users of the application are satisfied with the application itself because sometimes they don't even realize when the application is under maintenance due to DevOps. As a student progresses through the course, the books that they use change from module to module, and that is the case with the module itself. The syllabus changes, and the questions or structure of questions also change. Textbooks are improved with new content and so on. These changes will have to be made for all courses, for all institutions, since the app will be synchronized with institutions, and this is where DevOps comes in. Publishers will update textbooks in their own environments, but automation will play a big role in updating the textbook portion of the app with a new version of the textbook. As such, the program is not entirely changed. The only part that is affected is the textbook segment. Updating the app with new material using DevOps approach will mean lesser downtime so that students can get on with studying quicker. Publishers will know the format of the electronic book that they have to publish in accordance with the structure and the user interface of the app to avoid contradictions. There will be continuous monitoring of app's impact for improvement and making app better. This monitoring includes all stakeholders of the app, from students to institutions and the owners of the app. Feedback from these stakeholders can be passed to the DevOps team for evaluation and thus improve the app on a continuous basis. Testing tools that are relevant to our app and which are scalable and adaptable to different environments. To achieve automation in testing our app, we will use Test Complete testing tool. This tool has capabilities of testing language such as JavaScript, which is the language we used to code our app. Test Complete can scale tests across 1,500 plus real test environment. This will be advantageous to us because this app will be used by different students studying different courses that have a complex subject structure and syllabus. Another tool suitable to different environments and also suitable to our app is IBM Rational Quality Manager. Smart pages must always be available. For this reason, IBM Rational Quality Manager is useful because it can be used for automation to accelerate project schedules and report on metrics for informed release decisions. This is perfect for DevOps approach that is going to be used for this app's lifecycle. TestRail is another tool suitable to our app for its scalable, customizable, web-based test case management characteristics. It can be set up in just minutes with cloud-based software as a service solution, meaning we will be paying only for what we use on the tool or rather install it on our own server. TestRail can efficiently manage manual and automated test cases, plans, and runs. It also enables real-time insights into testing progress with informative dashboards, metrics, and activity reports. TestRail boosts efficiency with milestones, personal to-do lists, and email notifications. It also allows for documenting test cases with screenshots and expected results, using the flexible built-in templates or creating our own custom templates.
Fourth industrial revolution. It is the current and developing environment in which disruptive technologies and trends such as Internet of Things, robotics, visual reality, and artificial intelligence are changing the way we live and work. It increases reliability and efficiency in software applications. It also reduces costs, optimizes claim procedure, and expedite repairs. Fourth Industrial Revolution represents entirely new ways in which technology becomes embedded within societies and even our human bodies. Examples include new forms of machine intelligence and breakthrough materials. It builds and extends the impact of digitization in new and anticipated ways, like creating applications, and also evolves mobility of goods and people. It represents a fundamental change in a way we live, work, and relate to one another. It also is a new chapter in human development, enabled by extraordinary technology advances. The fourth industrial revolution can lead to innovations like connecting the human brain to computers to enhance intelligence or experience a simulated world. Big data is an application of specialized strategies of technologies to process very large units of data. These statistics are large and too complicated to be dealt with through data processing application software programs. Big data techniques. Number 1. Data fusion and data integration are techniques that integrate and analyze data from more than one source in order to increase insights in methods that are extra environmental friendly and probably extra accurate. Data fusion helps our Smart Pages app retrieve accurate books and provides security by hiding critical information, which involves the user's passwords and identification details. Data integration helps our Smart Page business in knowing who our customers are and what behaviors they showcase. Number 2, data mining. Data mining is a common tool used with large information analytics. It extracts patterns from large data sets through combining strategies from data and machine learning within database management. With data mining, you can easily get information and make quick decisions. It also helps evaluate data. Number 3, machine learning. It is used for data analysis. It offers predictions that are impossible for human analysts and also helps predict customer behaviors. Apart from that, it eliminates manual data entry and allows building newer technologies which quickly and effectively detect unknown threats of the application. Number 4, A/B testing. It helps convert application visitors into buyers. It also helps examine customers' behaviors and avoid unnecessary risks. Number 5, association rule learning. It is an approach that is used to find out fascinating correlations between variables in large databases. It is used to help monitor system logs, to discover intruders in the applications and malicious activities, especially if an unknown user tries to log in with another user's details. Apart from that, association rule learning can be used to build programs capable of machine learning. Finally, number 6, classification tree analysis. It is an approach of identifying classes that a new statement belongs to. It is being used to automatically assign documents to categories, which will help in categorizing information in the application according to different subjects of students. It also helps develop profiles of students who take online courses. Next, I will talk about cloud application tools. Number 1. Amazon Web Service Code Deploy. It is a deployment carrier that helps you automate software. Code Deploy can set up application content material that runs on a server. It can also make it easier to handle complexity of updating our application. Number 2, Amazon Web Service Fargate. It scales application containers. An application container is a standard unit of software that packages up code. Fargate makes the process of launching and managing applications, smart pages in this case, even easier from our perspective as developers. It also allows running containers without having to manage servers. Number 3, Circle CI. Circle CI comes with support for Docker and iOS application builds if there is a delivery functions in container or to mobile. Circle CI helps automate application software builds and tests. In our application, it also allows job run fast and builds can be optimized for speed. Number 4, Google App Engine. It allows building and deploying applications. Google App has its own firewall, which helps in preventing unauthorized access. Most importantly, since Google has several hundred servers globally, it is to our advantage that our application will be available to users worldwide at all times. It also contains tools needed to deploy, test, launch, and update our application. Number 5, Helm. Helm makes it easy to set up applications in Kubernetes clusters. In Helm, chats are used to define application resources. Helm also offers the easiest way to package everything into one simple application. Again, Helm fills up the need to quickly and reliably provision container applications by using updating and eliminating. Number 6, IBM Cloud. It is a platform as a service. It helps get deeper insights in advanced, effective analytics computing features of the software application. Cloud services provide organizations a competitive advantage by providing the most modern technology available. It also provides backups by network. As a result, hardware failures do not result in data loss.